This is an update on children's choice during pandemic times. So if you haven't heard, there is a global pandemic and everything has changed.
Oh no!
Schools went to online learning, but Children's Choice stayed open because childcare is essential and we needed to provide care to essential workers and first responders. But we had to go from 13 sites down to 6. We also had to figure out how to provide childcare in the pandemic. Like masks. All the kids needed to wear masks. But the first mask we made, the kids didn't like too much because it hurt their ears and they couldn't breathe. So we made hundreds of these t-shirt masks, which were recommended on the CDC website. But the kids kept touching their faces and they didn't stay on well, and they weren't double layered, which the updated guidance recommends. We made these new ones that are double layered and easy for children to adjust without help, and they seem to be working well. We also had to change how we did pickup and drop off, which we made curbside. And we trained our staff on providing care during the pandemic. We had to teach the kids about the importance of washing hands. One of our site directors made this hand washing hideout to make it more enticing for kids to wash their hands. Another site also made a song about it.
I gotta wash my hands myself, even when no one's around. Those nasty germs always make you sick one in the crowd.
Ah yes, and we had to keep kids at a safe distance from each other. We used hula hoops to show kids how to stay separated, and we even had a music parade that was socially distanced. We wanted to provide a place for kids to do school, so we made a fort for kids to do online learning, and we tried to make the space as comfortable as possible. During summer, we couldn't do our usual summer fun camp, but we tried to make summer as fun as we possibly could. One interesting thing about doing this work is seeing how kids are processing it. We see it in how they express it through play. During the first week of the outbreak before social distancing and masks, these kids pretended to be zombies who were infected by a virus. We find it in their writing, like this newspaper headline, Coronavirus. The coronavirus has gone around the world, and it started in China. It's worse than the flu, dangerous. We find it in their art, like this kid who made a coronavirus melty bead. Children's Choice also helps the community, like at Inez.
Because we're a community school during this pandemic, my awesome volunteers still have a home to come to and to serve the community, and they still have a sense of purpose to reach out to our neighborhood and help our students.
Since the pandemic has closed schools, Inez has been distributing at least 150 food backpacks weekly. We've also have a theme each week. So, for example, today students received art bags that were tied to a lesson that our art teacher is teaching.
This year, like everyone else, we dealt with a lot of change, and it has been exhausting to say the least. But Children's Choice is here for the families and kids who need it, and we will continue to update you on the changes and how we are adapting to the challenges we continue to face during this time.